go ahead and cut that volume up, babe. The only thing that's standing in between you achieving your goals and excellence is intention, being intentional. It's your girl Chi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time seeing your girl, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and turn on those post notifications so you'll know every single time that I post a new video. Also follow me on my social media. I will have my links in the description box down below. So today's video is all about being intentional in your 20s to achieve any of your goals. So to start off this video, I do want to be very honest with you guys. These last couple of months have been really hard on me. My mental health, I feel like, is just like in the toilet. I've been feeling very depressed. Even though I hate claiming depression, I've been very depressed. And I know y'all are gonna be like, girl, you are not depressed. We see you on your IG popping bottles in the club, having a good time. And yes, I am enjoying my life and enjoying my moments, which is why it's so hard for me to like claim depression. But like, I literally feel like a vessel of myself, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just going through a lot of moments in my life of uncertainty, what my purpose is, and if I'm gonna achieve the goals that I've set for myself. You guys know I got my master's degree in cybersecurity back in December, so December 2021. Got my master's. It was like a great time. I worked my ass off, on that degree. Got my degree, so happy. Next step, get a job, like, you know, put everything you learned to work. You know, the job hunt has been so terrible for me. I'm someone who's so used to yes and getting the things that I want that this is the first time that I have heard no. Like, I've really dealt with rejection. Like, this is a different type of rejection. You know, you want something really bad and it's like you apply to hundreds of positions and it's all like, oh, sorry, we want the next candidate, or like you don't get a message at all. Yeah, I'm tired of feeling sorry for myself. I'm that girl. So this week I told myself no more being sad. Like, I really need to sit down and figure out a way to be more intentional to achieve the goals that I have for myself. And I know that I can help so many other people. So I have 5 tips for you all today on how to be more intentional in your 20s to achieve your goals. So the first step in all of this is being honest with yourself. You have to look at your daily habits, look at your daily routines, accept your flaws and vulnerabilities so that you can know, like, am I really working towards the goal that I say that I'm working towards? Or am I just bullshitting? A lot of times we know we're not putting in that effort, so we can't be mad at the outcome. If you accept your weaknesses and flaws, you'll be able to assess the things that you need to work on so that you'll be able to be more intentional. Like me, for example, I feel like a lot of times I could work harder. Sometimes I'll get really sad and discouraged, y'all, and I will take my blankets, get under my blankets, get in my bed and watch like my favorite comfort shows, Real Housewives of Atlanta or The Office, like shows like that. And I have to be real with myself and be like, girl, you cannot let one rejection email discourage you. Like, you have to keep going. And I know it's hard when you're like sad, but you really have to take yourself out of your feelings, y'all. Like, your emotions are standing in the way of your success. I know it's more easier said than done, but once you can master your emotions, there's nothing you can't do. And when you're being honest with yourself, try and be very blunt. Like, I'm a Sag, so I'm already very blunt regardless. I'm very honest. When I get up in the mirror, I be going in, okay? Like, I'm like, girl, you say you want to lose weight, but you over there tearing down a bag of hot fries, and you skip your Pilates class this week and you haven't been on a run. Like, how are you going to lose weight? Have got to be honest with yourself, because if you're not honest with yourself, it's not going to make you go hard to achieve your goals. It's you. It starts in you. Alright, love, so my next tip on being more intentional is all about friends. This like culture of like, you know, oh, I need to find my purpose. I want to just focus on me. I'm in grind mode. I want to be intentional. A lot of people will be like, oh, it's time to isolate. I need to be by myself. Baby, this is not the time to be by yourself. This is the time, more than ever, with trying to be intentional in your 20s, that you need your tribe. And when I say your tribe, I like to say like 1 to 3 friends. You don't need too many friends, but you just need your core group of friends who you know got your back no matter what. These are the people who I know genuinely love me, care about me, and want to pour into me. You need the type of friends that are going to hold you accountable, nourish your ideas, and love on you when you really need it. Those are the only type of people who really need to be having access to you right now. I have 3 who I know I can count on no matter what. My sister, my best friends, Emeka and Brianna. Like, I know that they have my back through everything. Like, I know they love me. I know they care about me. They're on my ass. My sister already works in tech, so she's always helping me revamp my resume. She's always giving me tips, like, for interviews. Mecca's always on my ass about, they're all on my ass about YouTube, but they're, like, always, like, you need to, like, work harder. You, like, what you're doing. Because one thing I can do a lot of times, too, is downplay everything. I'll be like, bruh, they don't care about me on YouTube, or, like, I'm not, like, a big deal on YouTube, and it's just YouTube. But they never let me forget that, like, no, what you're doing is huge, and a lot of people can't do that. And you need those type of people around you who are rooting for you, supporting you wholeheartedly. This is not the time. This is not the time for those fake friends. This is not the time for the friends who are going to say you've changed. This is not the time for those friends who are going to lead you to bad decisions. This is the time to cut those type of people off, because they don't wish you the best at the end of the day. When you're trying to be intentional, the people around you really matter. They really, really matter. So what you need to do is kind of like think of yourself as like a cute little plant, and your tribe is watering you, gardening you, loving on you, you know, making sure that you're gonna grow, putting you in sunlight. You don't want them friends who's gonna forget to water you, gonna forget to put you in the sun, and now you all dried up and dying. You want people who will help you grow. Okay? All right, y'all. So my number 3 tip on being more intentional is to envision the person you want to be. One thing I love to do is visualize the woman that I want to be, and I always like to jump like 5 years, 10 years. Like, what does she do? What does she look like? What does she drive? You know, like, what does she eat? Does she work out? Like, I love to picture myself years from now, because I want to be able to be proud of myself years from now. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's also a form of manifestation. I really believe in manifestation, and I feel like if you are visualizing the person that you want to be every single day, you will become that person. Everyone uses visualization subconsciously, but a lot of people don't use it positively. We can literally control our brain to make it believe that anything is attainable simply by using visualization. It's all in our minds. So a lot of y'all I know are like, how do you do that? Well, like I said, I like to think about the woman I want to be 5 years from now. I also really like to journal. What I like to do is write down my goals. I do this every single month. I write down all my goals that I want for the month, and as I accomplish them, I scratch them out. So that's one way to visualize. Also, I recommend making a vision board. That way you can really see everything you want. If you want a new car, put it on your vision board. If you want a better body, put it on your vision board. If you want a new home, put it on your vision board. If you want a new job, put it on your vision board. If you just want your hair to grow, put that on your vision board. There's nothing you cannot achieve. You just have to be intentional. So that definitely brings me to number 4 on my how to be more intentional in your 20s. And next is execution. Baby, this is the time to work. What did Drake say? I'm the type to say a prayer, then go get what I just prayed for, okay? You can't say that you want something really bad and put in no work. You have got to make an effort. It's not just like, oh, well, I was honest with myself and I visualized, I got some good friends, and now all of a sudden, boom, like it's gonna happen for me. No, baby, you gotta put in the work. And this is the hardest part, because nobody wants to work. Shout out to my girl Kim. Nobody wants to work. You know, Kim, she didn't have to say it in the context that she said it in, but like, it's true. You have got to work. I am guilty of not putting in like my 100%. And that is so terrible. For example, so I have my master's degree in cybersecurity, but before that I had got my undergraduate degree in business administration. Before that I really never really worked a tech job. No experience in cybersecurity at all whatsoever. And because of that, I know like, okay, well, I don't have experience. I'm not getting a job because I have no experience. I should be doing a certification. And I tell y'all, every time I get on the website to literally like apply to do a certification, I get off. I'm like, I'm not doing this. Do you know how much school I've done in my lifetime? Do y'all know how much that master's program kicked my ass? I'd be like, I'm not doing it. Nope, nope, nope. But it's like, I know it will help me because I don't have the experience, like in work experience in years that I need. So I have to have that extra edge. So it's just not enough that I have my master's degree. I need to be getting certifications in cybersecurity and just making sure I'm on top of my game. But y'all, when I tell y'all, I be like, nope, not doing it, don't care. And then it's like, I want to sit down and cry. And it just doesn't work like that. You have got to work. And honestly, the hard work is literally the most rewarding part. Like, when you really work your ass off for something and get it, it is the ultimate best feeling. So this is the time to work. If you want that hot body for real, go to the gym. Eat healthy. If you know you want a new house, save your money. Whatever you want, you can have, but you have got to put the work in. Like, you have got to fight. You have got to push yourself, even when you really don't want to. So execution is very important when it comes to being intentional in your 20s. So my last and final tip, the 5th tip on being more intentional in your 20s, is patience. And I'm gonna mesh patience and faith together because, baby, it is difficult. It's hard. There are many times where you're gonna be like, I feel like this is dragging. Nothing good happens overnight. It's going to take time. And I know that's like the most annoying thing to hear, especially when you're impatient like me. It's so freaking hard to hear because it's like, oh my gosh, weeks are going by, months are going by. You have got to be patient. You know what I like to think of? I know that God's plan, I say this all the time because it is so true. God's plan for my life is better than anything I could have imagined, you know? And He is working, okay? He is really behind the scenes putting in that work. And of course, like you here, you can't see what He's doing. You don't know if He was like, okay, well, you know what? This job was cool, but like at this job, she could do this, this, and this. And like she has more opportunity here. Or like, I know he wanted to move to this city, but in this city, he can really do this and he'll be this. And it's just going to work better for him. Like, you don't know what His plan for your life is, but you have got to trust that He loves you and He only wants the best for you. It's like when I start feeling down, I tell myself, I'm in the process of becoming what God wants me to be. I'm in the process of becoming what God wants me to be. There's nothing in this world that I can't do without God. So I have to trust, I have to be patient, and I have to know that it's going to happen. If you really believe and you trust and have faith in God that whatever you want will happen, that you can achieve your goals, you're going to achieve your goals. Be intentional. Y'all know Rome was not built in a day. So be patient, push yourself, work hard, like follow all of my steps, guys. Follow my steps. Be honest with yourself. Check your friend group. Envision who you want to be. Execute. Be disciplined. Work. And lastly, have faith and patience. Trust in the Lord. There's nothing you can't do. You are literally unstoppable. Be intentional and achieve your goals today. Go ahead and cut that volume up, babe. The only thing that's standing in between you achieving your goals and excellence is intention. Being intentional. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. Mic drop. But yeah, like, I feel like keep that in mind whenever you feel like, oh, I don't want to try or I'm ready to give up. Keep that in mind. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. There's nothing you can't do. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching my YouTube videos. Thank you for your support. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you want to see in the future down below in the comments, and have a blessed day. Bye, guys.